Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Sam.
Hey, it's Carrie.
Hey, welcome to this bonus episode of Unfiltered, our show that looks at the intersection of marketing and culture. We're filming this on Thursday, June the 30th.
That's right.
I don't know exactly when we're going to be able to put this up. Maybe after the weekend.
Yeah, maybe Monday.
But yesterday, Facebook announced some changes to their new algorithm, which a lot of marketers are freaking out about.
Well, I think it's a little bit justified. You know,
it is. Any changes with Facebook, people freak out about.
Well, we have to lose our mind. Well, really, any changes in social. Do you remember the absolute meltdown over Instagram's logo change?
Yeah. That was terrible. We thought the world was ending.
Yeah.
So we thought we would take a few minutes and briefly talk about what the changes are and what that means to you as a marketer, someone who runs social media for a company, for an agency, for a business,
for
a nonprofit, for yourself, because there's a lot of implications. Carrie, what are some of the changes Facebook has announced?
So essentially, Facebook has announced that it is rebalancing the news feed, which I don't really understand. Was there a disturbance in the Facebook force? We need Yoda to come back, and I don't know. But essentially, what they've decided is based on research that they've done, questions that they've asked. Digging into the dark side of the moon, that people really prefer to see information, news stories from their friends and family first in their news feed. I am a little confused by this.
Okay, why?
I'm a little confused by this because it feels like back in April when Facebook did their big summit announcing all of these changes, announcing Facebook Live was going to all pages, blah blah blah. One major announcement that they had was Messenger and how they were kind of really amping that up because they were finding a lot of people shared information with friends and family through Messenger, and then consumed news stories, trending topics on their news feed. So this feels like a step. This doesn't even feel like a step. This feels like they're tripping over their own shoelaces.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
Like doing the truffle shuffle.
But poorly.
It's
like the truffle shuff.
Very good. I agree with you. I think my biggest issue is my friends share the same links already.
Yeah.
Like I see everything that my friends want to share.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. Like getting more of that is a good thing on the outskirts.
Right.
But I mean, like I don't think that kind of change needs to be made, especially because, like you're saying. And this is true for me. I use Messenger to shoot links over to friends who I want to see. Rarely do I ever share a link or a video that I want and think everybody needs to see.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
Okay, so for a business on social media, because this has a lot of implication for businesses, for Facebook pages.
Absolutely.
Because now what Facebook is saying is that your page reach is going to diminish even more in favor of friends' links.
It could be worse than the great organic drop of 2014.
And 2015.
And 2015.
Okay, so Carrie, what do businesses need to keep in mind as these changes are rolling out?
Well, I think I think that people are freaking out about it, and rightfully so. I think that nothing really changes for what businesses should be doing, and that is creating quality content that is easy to consume, easy to share, and stuff that's really valuable to your audience. That baseline never changes, right? We should always be doing that.
We are always creating content that entertains, informs, and inspires.
Yeah.
As long as our content continues to hit one of those three sweet spots, I'm not worried about this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that that's a good place. But I do understand why people are freaking out. A friend of ours, Matt Brown, shared a comic that I thought was actually really hilarious. It's a cartoonist, and he's like, I've got these amazing donuts, and like the Facebook algorithm steps in and is like, no, Anna can have these donuts, but Ralph cannot eat these donuts. And he's like, why? Ralph likes my donuts. It's just the juxtaposition of people like pages. They like information, and I understand, if people haven't interacted with the page for a while, stuff doesn't pop up. But if you've liked a page and you're engaged with that brand, why take that away? Why take away the donuts, Facebook? Why?
The other implication for us and for you guys as marketers is just continue to focus on video content. It will continue to have a meteoric rise. I think it will continue to have great organic growth. Certainly, I think this change is Facebook's way of shoehorning and forcing more businesses to use ads to reach the fan base that they have created, which is okay. That's part of the game that we play. I'm not worried about that. But as long as you're creating great, consistent content, or great content consistently, or consistently creating great content, I think that's the order I was looking for.
Okay.
As long as you're doing that on your page, don't be worried about it.
Don't be worried about it. Don't start posting things that says Facebook's changing its algorithm. Please like this page. Blah 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 blah. If again, to Sam's point, if you are creating things that are inspirational, entertaining, informative, people are going to tune into that, and they're going to share that content. And so if you feel like you're floundering, this could be a good time to really stop, take stock of what you're creating, what you're doing, what your goals are for social, and maybe readjust so that you don't lose the audience that you've built, but you may be able to tap into people who are part of your audience that you haven't been able to reach yet. And it's always a good thing to kind of stop and say, I'm going to take stock of what we're doing and make sure that our strategy and our tactics are aligning and we're still hitting our goals. That's never a bad thing, to just take a breath and not lose our minds.
That's great. Hey, thanks for joining us on this bonus episode of Unfiltered. I am Sam Hoover.
And I am Carrie Kintz.
We will see you guys next time.